Okay, well, I think I am ready to try again here on Saturday, January the 28th. No. Saturday, January the 18th. Sorry. I attempted and talked for like 40 minutes. And then when I was done, there was some unknown error or something. And my video wouldn't post. So we're going to try this Diggy tutorial again. Requested many days ago, a month-ish ago, by my friend Tanya when I was doing Diggy's Adventure for my Advent calendar videos for my Advent event last December. And she was wondering, she said the game looked neat and was kind of wondering how to play. So I thought I would do this little tutorial, and there's our Diggy running across the screen. Okay, well, we're going to start over here with this little building over here that Diggy is now standing by. The check mark on the top means whatever I was sending the caravan out for is ready. And this is how you get certain materials to make certain foods or build certain objects, blah, 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 blah. And if you click the check mark, you can choose something different. Or if you just want to do the same item again, you can press the circle, and then it will send that caravan on its merry way to do whatever it is, to go get your flour or your sugar. You can get gold coins, you can get some wood and some stones and stuff if this would load, apples, experience points. That's what the little star is. But I want more of my, was it sugar or did I want flour? I wanted flour. Let's build some flour. And down here you can see by the little clock it says 30, so that one will take 30 minutes. My apples are still on their way, so those usually take about 8 hours, but now it's down to 5 hours and 10 minutes. And some of those materials are used. This other building over here, come on Diggy, let's go, with the other check mark over it, that is where you build your food. So once again, check mark, and do your little circles. I do a lot of apple pies. But if you click on here, you can see this is all the different foods and stuff you can do to give you the energy to, break the squares and whatever. Unfortunately, I don't get to show you what I was going to show you because the video crashed. But this little thing here, this crispy eel, the first one, you see how it says 1,000. So that one will give you 1,000 bits of energy in 2 hours. And underneath that, you can see like an eel and a mushroom, and I'm not totally sure what the black rock stuff is, but those are the materials that you will need to actually make the crispy eel. And like I said, I usually do apple pies, and that one takes 5 apples, 2 flours, and 2 sugars. So I try to stay stocked with those. Over here, this other thing that has a timer on it is something to go get other materials. Right now I'm making Jadeite Keys, which are important because there's certain areas in certain maps where you can only get into them with a Jadeite Key, and there's usually some, pretty good rewards behind these locked doors. But this is another way to get some of these materials. And as you can see, I don't have the materials available to make another Jadeite Key, but it does tell me I need 14 more of, or well, no, I only have 14 of whatever that is, but I need 200 of them, so I need quite a few. This Colosseum-y looking thing over here is where you find your treasures and different stuff. These are like little kind of side questy kind of things. Thank you for trying to get involved, Minx, but I don't need you right now. And these are little treasures that you can make. And if you're missing a piece, you can click on whatever it is. Like I clicked on this vase here, and it shows you which pieces you have. And if you click on the one that says a question mark, it shows you which location that can be found in. And if you click on the little little pickaxe that will take you directly to the, we'll just do that real quick. That will take you directly to the location where the item can be found. And you don't necessarily, these will like refresh after a certain amount of time once you clear them out. And so you're not guaranteed to find the piece that you need, but this is the location where it can be found if you want to, you know, clear everything out and try to find it again. And if you want to get back to from here, from wherever it is that you're digging in, if you want to get back to your camp, this thing here at the bottom in the middle, the thing that said the little tent, you just click on that and it takes you poof, right back to your camp. And this thing here in the middle, this little purple tint with the stars and stuff, that's something that's fairly new. You can do this once a day. If you watch an ad, which I'm not going to do right now, it will flip these over, and then you get to select one of the cards, and whichever card you pick is the card that is how much energy it gives you every day. And a good thing to note up here at the top, if you look at this green bar, it says 900 or 99,015. That's the maximum amount that I can refresh in a day. But if you'll notice, it says 269,707. So if you just keep, like, it lets you continue to bank energy. So far, I haven't reached a like a limit or anything. I mean, it just keeps letting me bank energy as much as I want. So that's good. And another thing here in the middle, you see this little thing that looks like it goes down into a mine or whatever with the little green arrow thingy right here. If you click on that, this is your storage for all the different stuff. The blue ones give you energy, and the green ones are how fast your energy will refresh once you've used it. And you can continue to dig this stuff out. I've got the first 2 completely dug out. Well, I guess I got the first 3 completely dug out. But you get back here, and it takes a certain amount of... this one takes like stones and bronze, I guess is what that is. Or you can, of course, you know, pay diamonds if you want to pay diamonds to clear that out. And this is what gives you your energy, and like I said, how fast your energy will regenerate once you've used it. And then to get back to your thing at the top, or to get back to your camp, if you want to go back to your camp, there's this little circle here with the 2 arrows going up, and that takes you back to your camp. Okay, so now we will go across the bottom of the screen here. The first one, these little gold coins, this is where you will buy the stuff to put in your camp storage to give you the energy, or give you the energy regeneration. And down here at the bottom, you can see you can select just the energy regeneration, or you can select just what gives you your amount of energy if you want to do that. And it will also give you, I don't know if you noticed or not, but some of them are, you know, some of the spots were taller than others, some of them were shorter than others. So you can come in here if you're looking for a 4 item, you know, that's just energy regeneration, you can click on that, and that gives you, when you're trying to look through here to find, you know, a piece of camp equipment, you know, that's better than the ones that you already have. And if you click on the drink, the consumables, this gives you some stuff that you can buy to regenerate your energy. With dimes, unfortunately, usually. Those are, of course, harder to come by in the game. The third one is the extra stuff that you can, like, kind of like extra power-ups and stuff. This golem is definitely worthwhile to have, because it allows you to move stones. If you don't have this, there's a limit to how far you can move it, like, at a time. But if you buy this one, you can move it all the way across the board if you want to. The speed potions, I don't really do much with. I mean, it lets you move him around faster and whatever. The last tile finder is super helpful, and in the last video that I made, I got to use it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to in this one, but because if you clear out an entire map, It gives you extra experience, and I'm kind of OCD, and I like to just have things, you know, finished. So I like to clear out an entire area anyway. So, but that's definitely helpful if you've missed one, which I did in the last one. I was able to show it, and I won't be able to this time. So the second thing here is the backpack. Backpack. This shows you all the stuff that you've ever bought, the equipment. Some of it I like to keep just for, you know, keepsake, I guess. Like here is part of the Adams family. It was a special, you know, Halloween event where, you know, you could collect members of the Adams family for your camp equipment. So one or two of them I'm still using. But anyway, that's what this is, you know, just different stuff. The second one is your consumables that you have at your disposal to eat to give you more energy if you want to, you know, break a few more blocks in the day. The third one is extra, these potions and stuff that I don't use. The next one is your materials, all your different stuff that you can keep track of, how many amethysts you have, ancient scrap metal, that's what that one is there, rubies, topaz, flour, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. And the miscellaneous, I've never really quite figured out exactly what these mysterious artifacts are. I don't know if I've used them, and it's just stayed in my, you know, stayed in my bag, or I don't know. I don't know. Luckily, apparently, there's no limit to what you can have in your bag either, because I have a bunch of crap. These worms for eels, sometimes you have to go fishing for things, so it's good to have worms, which, I mean, usually they're available, or worms, just regular worms. Usually they're available anyway, you know, in whatever location it is you're working in. And some of these things are left over. Like, I don't know why I have lettuce. Christmas ring 2017. I don't know why. Christmas ring 2018 acupuncture set. But anyway, that's all that stuff. And this third thing that looks like a little checklist, this is more the point of the game, is in here you can go in and you can see which quests you're working on. This Royal Jewels is a special holiday one or whatever. So this is where you will find the different quests that you're trying to go on. That's the quest that I finished the last time that I filmed. But yeah, so this checklist is to keep track of, and you know, whichever one you want to go to, you just select it, and then the little button down here, this one's going to take me back to town because I have to talk to Master Who to you know, finish this. And there he is. You can follow it all the way over here and go talk to him, and he will give you your next quest. Because there's main quests, like my main quest right now is I'm trying to wake up the dragons. I'm here in China, so I'm trying to wake up the dragons, and this is finding the plate piece. Once you complete the plate, that's what wakes the dragon up. And then the dragon has more quests for you to do before you're done with the whole thing. And as you can see, if I go back to my camp here for a minute, down here at the bottom, you can see I have 4 of the 5 dragons awoken, which I will take you now to this other thing, after, you know, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over the little map thingy. And that is how this just takes you to where all of your quests are. The bottom are your limited quests. You can see I have 10 days to do the ice quests. I don't know, a marquee? I don't know. And some of these are old ones, like this Christmas 2017. But if you have enough diamonds available, you can open it for, you know, 500 diamonds. But we're not going to do that. And I've been through Egypt. You can go through Egypt, side quests. I've been through Scandinavia, and like I said, now I'm on China. So that once you go in there, it'll take you into, you know, where you are in the scheme of things, I guess. And that's how much I have left. I'm almost done with China. And if you see on this Temple of Endless Echoes, this last one that I'm at here in the middle, it shows you because that's part of the game, is finding the diary pieces that your father has left for you. I don't necessarily know that it's usually it's a quest, I think, is to find these diary pieces. But anyway, you also have your father's quests. Every once in a while, he'll send you on quests. You'll find like some deciphered piece of his journal, and it'll be like, "Go do this now," and you'll be like, "Okay, I guess I'll go do that." I don't know. Um, but and then there's also the materials map here in the middle now, and that this is where if you're running low on things like the lumber, or if you just want to go get some more gold or something, this is where you can go and dig these little things out, and they will refresh every once in a while, and or after so long, and then you can go in there and redo them as many times as you want. The ones with the green ring on them are a little bit special. They take you to where you can just open these doors. And this one, if you read the little sign by the door, it'll show you, what's behind the door, so that you don't, you can go do whatever you want. You can go open whichever door you want to get whichever material you need. So I believe I've shown you everything to do with the map. Okay, and now this next thing, these little pointy buildingy kind of things, the next to last, this is where you get back to town, and the town is usually where you'll get your side quests and stuff from different people. And this family right here, I hate them because they follow you to every single region that you go to, and they always get lost. They'll lose the kid, or one of the spouses will lose each other, or they'll all lose each other. It's ridiculous. I'm like, stay home. I don't need you. I don't need you in my life. Just stay away. I hate this family. Oh my gosh. But yeah, these are all the different people who can, and it'll pop up. Sometimes you have to visit the town to see if there's anybody that has a quest available for you. And off here to the side where you see the little pyramids and the little mountains or whatever, those are the previous towns that I've been in, from the previous regions, like the Egypt and the Scandinavia. And if this last little button here with the pickaxe on it, if you push it, it takes you back to the last place you were at, which the last place I happened to be at was, this showing you the green ring thing. So, I'm going to go to my checklist. I'm going to go to the fourth plate piece. And if you push this little thing right there, it takes you directly to where you left off in the quest. As you can see, I've cleared out some of this stuff. I had to push the right gongs or something on there. And this is where energy becomes important. Because you see these have little amounts on them, and that's how much energy it will take to clear out those little blocks of stuff. And this little box down here, you'll get materials out of that. Well, I can't get there because it's blocked. And if you find these little guys, you can break the barrels. Those also give you little things. If you find these floating little guys, they will actually give you energy too, as well. And so you have little quests, and sometimes you have to move around, or you have to, like these levers, you have to dig out and pull these levers. And sometimes, the last time I got to show you this, but since it wasn't part of it, and as long as you have it, something cleared out, like all the way down there, see, here comes Diggy. Here comes Diggy. All you have to do is click on it, and he'll go to it. And I don't know if this is where I left. It's been a minute since I've done this one. Well, no, there's nothing to dig around. Or nothing to pull around. Sometimes you have to complete like some water piping to be able to turn a knob, or you have to pull these multicolored like boulders around to be able to, solve some kind of puzzle or something, to put the right colored thing on the right colored spot, and blah, 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 blah. And something's buzzing me. Oh, my battery power is at 15%. So I guess that's a good time to, thanks. I guess that's a good time to to end it, and hopefully the video actually works itself. If you look down here in the bottom right hand corner, right above the pickaxe, you'll see that the last tile finder, but unfortunately it cannot be activated until there are 10 tiles or less left in the location. But it is super handy, I will tell you that. So I think that's all the game basics. I tried to get through it a lot faster this time. Now I'm worried I forgot something. I don't know. I think I got everything. But anyway, if you have any basic questions or want me to answer anything else, I will be happy to do that. Just leave it below in the comments, and I'll answer it for you, and maybe make a second video since I had to rush through this one. Now here I am, just gonna close this one out, maybe, and hope it works. I'm not trying to stop. Oh, I am trying to stop. So, yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will get back with you.